Imagine waking up one morning and the internet is gone. Not just your Wi-Fi, not just your favorite websites, the entire global internet almost disappears. Banks can't process transactions. Hospitals can't access patient records. Air traffic control systems stumble. Communication between continents stops. Sounds impossible, right? But it almost happened. Not once, but more than once in recent history. And today, I'm going to tell you the story of how fragile the internet really is, and why even the smallest mistake in technology can have global consequences. Before we dive into the near disasters, let's take a step back. The internet might feel like magic. You click a link and instantly content appears. But behind the scenes, it's a complex network. Data centers store websites and files. Servers process requests and send responses. Undersea cables connect continents. Domain Name System, DNS, translates domain names like google.com into IP addresses so computers can find each other. Every time you send a message or watch a video, it travels across multiple countries through routers, switches, and cables. And while it feels seamless, it's a delicate web of dependency. One small failure can cascade across the globe. Let's go back to February 2008. A small company in the US managed some of the root DNS servers, the phone book of the internet. Someone made a tiny misconfiguration, a single line of code. Suddenly, for a brief period, many websites became inaccessible. People in Europe and the US couldn't reach popular domains. Some email systems failed. No one was hurt physically, but imagine if the same thing happened in hospitals relying on online patient databases, banks processing millions of dollars per minute, power grids monitored remotely. The ripple effect could have been catastrophic. This tiny human error showed how fragile the global network really is. Now let's talk about cables under the ocean. Yes, the internet travels underwater. Hundreds of thousands of fiber optic cables connect continents like a giant digital nervous system. In 2016, multiple undersea cables in the Middle East and Africa were accidentally damaged. Internet speeds dropped by 70 to 80% in some countries. Connections to the outside world became nearly unusable. People couldn't work, shop, or communicate. Why did this happen? Ship anchors accidentally cut cables. Maintenance errors, unexpected natural causes. This wasn't Hollywood. It was real, and it showed even a single cable can affect millions of people. Sometimes it's not accidents, but bad decisions. In 2019, Sri Lanka experienced a government-mandated internet shutdown. Why? To control protests and political unrest. The impact was immediate. Banks couldn't process digital payments, schools and universities lost access to online classes, businesses relying on cloud servers were paralyzed. People realized how much they rely on the digital backbone of society. Even a temporary shutdown can have effects far beyond what anyone expects. Now let's combine accidents with technology gone rogue. Cyber attacks can target DNS servers, undersea cables routing software, data centers. Imagine a malware attack on the wrong server. Millions of people suddenly lose access to banking, healthcare, and communication. AI systems mismanage routing, thinking traffic is normal. Automated recovery systems make decisions that amplify the problem. One small bug, one miscalculated line of code can cascade like a global digital avalanche. And the scary part? We are more dependent on the internet than ever. Let's imagine a hypothetical scenario combining everything. A software misconfiguration in a root DNS server, one undersea cable cut accidentally, AI routing system misinterprets traffic. Within minutes, websites disappear globally. Online banking fails. Hospitals can't access critical data. Communications between countries get delayed. For hours, the world would feel like it went back to the 1990s, but with billions of people affected simultaneously. No apocalypse, but chaos enough to make governments, businesses, and millions of people panic. These near disasters teach us a few key lessons. The internet is fragile.
Even the most advanced systems rely on tiny, critical components. Redundancy is life-saving. Multiple servers, cables, and protocols exist to prevent global collapse. Humans still matter. No algorithm, no AI, no automation can replace human oversight entirely. Preparation prevents panic. Countries and corporations have learned from these incidents to build resilience. Before we wrap up, here's something to think about. We trust the internet every day with our money, our health, and our most private information. Stories like these show how fragile our digital world really is. So next time your internet slows down or a website crashes, remember, a tiny misconfiguration, one cut cable, one AI mistake can ripple across the entire world. Technology is amazing, but it's only as strong as the humans who manage it. Stay curious, stay aware, and never take the internet for granted. If you like learning how technology works, what can go wrong, and why it matters, subscribe to Tech Painted.